my brother had a fucking hell of a trip one night that fucking scared the living piss out of me.
On LSD?
Like, you know how when you get really scared and your jaw starts going like this, and like it's the adrenaline in your jaw. It's
It's like you're almost crying, but you're not sad. It's just because of the adrenaline. Yeah.
That was happening to me. So it's a work night.
Well, I mean, but was it LSD?
Yeah. It's a work night, and like 2:00 in the morning, I get this call on my cell phone from Dustin. And Dustin goes, "Hey, bro, me and your brother took acid tonight, and or took LSD tonight, and he's kind of tripping out, bro."
You're like, what?
I'm like, all right, fucking, all right. He's like, no, he's really tripping out. You need to come get him. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I get up.
He lived far as fuck too, didn't he?
Yeah. And so I get up, I go out there. The whole time I'm like, motherfucker. I get there and he's, I go in and my brother's running around. He's got his shirt off, but his pants on, his shoes on, everything, right? And he's running around with a Nerf gun. And he's running around with his Nerf gun, playing Nerf gun, right? And he sees me and he goes, Brian.
He's probably so happy.
Yeah, he was so happy.
Because when things on a trip are so weird.
Yeah.
Because he probably didn't expect you to show up.
No. And he's like, oh my God, bro. He goes, dude, you're God. I'm God. You're God. But what if we're dead? And he just would go in and out of these really fucking manic states. Like, are we dead, Brian? Are we dead?
Wasn't this at Dustin's parents' house?
And you want to hear something even worse? I get to Dustin's parents' house and I got a shit so fucking bad,
so
dude.
I have to wait.
So I'm like, hold on, Chris.
That must have been trippy for him. You know what I mean? You know how weird that must have been? Like you just show up and shit while he's frying his balls out playing Nerf gun?
And that time that I probably went to go shit, how long it took for him.
Well, it's probably like years.
So that was probably like when I came back, that was when he had his like...
Epiphany?
His epiphany. He's like, holy dude, are we dead? And I'm like, no, Chris, dude, we're okay, bro. So...
But I don't understand. Where are the parents?
Nobody was there. It was just...
Oh, they were out of town or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
they're sleeping.
So I at that time I had just Xanax at the house. So I gave him a couple. I knew, like at the time you if you're ever in a problem,
like to pop Xanax.
Yeah. So I gave him I said, "Here, take this." And I go to put him in the car and I go to drive and he starts on the freeway, he starts freaking out and he wants to jump out of the car. And I'm like, no, fuck. So I turn back around and I go back to Dustin. I go, dude, you got to ride with me in the car because you have to keep him in the car. Like he's trying to fucking get out of the car. And he would go through these phases, you know what I mean? Of being okay. And then what the fuck is going, he just tripped out. He completely tripped out.
Do you know how many hits he took?
No. Multiple. I think they were liquid doses too. They were just drops.
But Dustin was fine. So Dustin's that's the worst when you're frying and having to babysit. So you asked him to do all of this while he's frying.
Bang!